70 Scenes of Halloween is about Joan and Jeff and their trials in their relationship.
I think the intended audience is young adults, definitely those who have been in a relationship or will be.
We see how it progresses throughout the play, and it envelops both real and non-real scenes.
There might be a few little tie-ins, hint, hint, to famous horror films, but there's also some comedic moments.
You see bits of comedy, there's bits of like a psychological kind of thriller, and then of course there's the horror that you would expect, but it's nothing too scary, I'd say.
Each scene is different with emotions, where you might go from one scene, which is just rolling around on the ground, to a very serious scene, to a horror scene, and then back to a comedic scene.
You can see a lot of different emotions, different point of views.
Going into it, definitely free your mind a little bit. Have some good laughs, but also definitely relate to the characters.
The writer of 70 Scenes for Halloween gave the directors permission to put the scenes in any order they want to, and depending on the order that those scenes are in, they tell a completely different story.
It'll be pretty cool to see how each scene kind of flows into one another.
The way David has organized them, his order, makes more sense to me. I can see the storyline.
Every production of this play will be unique because they might not be arranged the same. So there's lots of ups and downs throughout this because of the mixing and matching of scenes.
No matter what day you come and see the show, it's gonna be the same scenes in those same orders.
The Black Box has kind of turned into a little movie studio.
It is gonna be live streamed, so it's different trying to see where the cameras are gonna go, what the focus will be.
We're having to take into account the camera's sight lines versus like what a person could see. So it's more of looking at smaller pictures rather than one very large one.
We won't have the live audience reaction where there would be laugh lines, or even with the more serious scenes.
You're not gonna hear the giggles or the gasps in the background as you would if it was like a live audience.
So it's definitely weird to see the other side of the process because I'm used to the backstage stuff. It's been fun actually getting to be on stage and trying to be more comfortable with just everybody seeing me because usually I'm not the one that's seen. I love being a theater major. It's lots of fun. I think we're a very close-knit group.
I find it very fun, very entertaining. Like, it is a lot of responsibility, but it's good responsibility. It's a good stress that comes with it.
With the field I'm going into, it's nice to really know everything that I'm going to be working with in the future. With Scott and David, I'm learning both sides, whether it be the acting, directing side with David, and then Scott comes along and he teaches us the technical side. It's great actually being able to come here, and when I actually go out into the real world and start my career, I'll be very hireable.
I like working with my friends, anytime we have a stressful rehearsal or people can get frustrated, at the end of rehearsal we all just kind of gather, we talk, we laugh, kind of shake it off, and then come back the next night with fresh mindset and just do it all over again. This show's gonna be really awesome. I find it extremely entertaining.
Hopefully it even brings a tear to the eye, just realizing what these characters are going through and how maybe someone could relate to that.
The show's gonna be great. I'm very excited for it to be finished in its whole product.